So apparently there's a new update, and it actually fixes one of the issues that I complained about previously. Because ever since the 0.50 update dropped, the armies were behaving a little bit weird. I don't know, they were like afraid to attack, or they were confused, or they would just stand in place doing nothing. But apparently they were working on the fix for that, and actually a new feature, which is not really nice. So they actually added armies as a meta object, which means, like it's saying here, you can favorite, select them, overview them. They have an actual captain, which means maybe you can actually simulate, I don't know, actual battles. Like for example, let's imagine Lord of the Rings with Aragorn as a captain, for example. That would be cool, right? So let's actually read this, because I haven't actually tried the update yet. It dropped a few days ago, and I haven't tried yet. I was actually, unfortunately, I was working. Okay, I wish I didn't have to, but it is what it is. Armies are now a meta object. Favorite, select, and overview them. Captains now rally troops more effectively. I really hope that's the case. And also, one thing that's very important here, they actually added new races as well. Navy SEALs and Ghost Civilizations. This is amazing. I cannot wait to try them, actually. Okay, so armies. We can actually see all the armies in the world. That's very good. So we have a Blurmster. I assume this is the name of the civilization and not the name of the captain. And then when you open it, so Blurmster Army 1, right? That would make sense. For example, Library 1, and then Captain Iad. Yeah, exactly. So, this is very good. Wow, it even says the kills of the army, the deaths of the army. This will be very interesting for races that have long longevity, like for example elves, because then, like you could have potentially the same captain throughout eternity, right? Like because elves live a long time. If it's, for example, I don't know, a human, maybe they don't live that long, and the captain will probably be replaced many times. But that would be really interesting to see, for example, in an elf situation. Thanks to our handsome translators, many languages are now at 100%. Others are still in progress and will be updated as they come. Wait. Is there Portuguese, like actual Portuguese? Português de Portugal, wow! Okay, so there's Português de Brazil and Português de Portugal, so which I'm very happy with. That's very good. And I'm saying this because I get triggered a lot many times. I do love my Brazilian friends, but please, this distinction helps. Okay. Multi-switches. Multi-switches, what does this mean? You can now toggle between different views for metas. For example, see individual people in religions or cultures, or switch to city and kingdom borders where those are official. What does that mean? Oh, okay, so yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's actually very good, because before we could only see either one or the other. So now we can see, okay, by the village, by the culture, by the people. This is nice. Okay, SEALs can now evolve into Navy SEALs. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Look at that. So SEALs are kind of the Americans of this game. This makes sense. I cannot wait to try them. Ghosts can now form spooky. Oh my god! Look at the windmill. Oh my god, this is so cute. Wait, so that means there's baby ghosts. Okay, I want to try them for sure. Pumpcorns are also... Oh, so unicorns. Is that it? Punk corns. Why punk corn? What does that mean? I will have to understand what that means, because maybe there's a pop culture reference that I don't understand. I will need to check what it is. The buildings look good though. You can now toggle banner mode. Ooh, like before, or minimal banner only. Okay. More stats. I don't remember this, so maybe it's something I didn't use before, so I'm not sure. More stats. Meta windows now show population breakdowns by subspecies, languages, and cultures. Okay, this is good. Oh, more data is always good. Unit tasks. The selected unit bar is now more polished, showing in real time what your unit is doing. Oh, look at that. It's like Sims. Oh, this is very nice. I wish there was a way to actually queue, like on Sims, for example, to let them, to actually make them do stuff, like a god would. Like if you are technically a god, you should be able to actually tell your people what to do, right? And Sims as a very good way of having that. I'm not saying have full control like on Sims. I'm saying that having the possibility to do it, that would be nice. Like to actually queue what you want them to do. So imagine you have one character that you really like and you want to control him and micromanage him. That would be nice, I think. Quickly select and view any meta object directly from gameplay. No need to open windows. You can also bind powers, unit powers, and meta objects to hotkeys. Okay, this is I mean, I never use hotkeys. I'm too much of a clicker type of person, so I'm not gonna use them probably. Species icons. A new minimap layer lets you see species from zoomed out view. Okay. I suppose this is good for simulating. Like, imagine I'm fast forwarding something and I just zoom out and I can see what they're doing without needing to actually read. I guess this ends up being useful for that. This is a long update actually. Multi-unit tabs. You can now see all selected units in one place and easily switch between them. This is like Warcraft. Oh, this is cool. I like that. So this is turning into an RTS. This is really nice. This is really nice. Past leaders and chiefs, not only dead kings, but all the other important dudes too. So we can see, oh cool, we can see everyone. Oh, we can see the whole history of the kingdom. That's really nice. Quickly return to whatever you just looked at with the back menu. This is also very important because sometimes, I don't know if you've watched my Naruto video, but my Madara video, yeah, the one I created with Madara. So it was a huge issue that I had because I actually had to find a character. So just so you understand, it's a mod with Naruto traits, okay? And in order for me to have Madara, I actually had to find a character with an Uchiha trait at level 3. And one time, like it took a long time to find one, and I accidentally misclicked and I couldn't find him again because the kingdom was huge. So, I mean, unless there's a way for me to find a specific person with a trait that I couldn't, that I don't know, it took me ages. So that video actually took more than an hour to record, and the video is like 10 to 15 minutes. So it was a long time just to find that piece of shit. But yeah, so this will help for sure. The patch log window has been improved and now shows all past updates. This is also nice. Many bugs have been slain. I mean, the fact that you guys are still updating quite a bit, it's very impressive, so well done. So did I miss something from here? So saving map will now remember zoom level, multi-toggle for zones. You can now select meta objects from the map. Keep track of city founders, track of army captains, and show the army stats. Yeah, we saw that. Founder of the family is also interesting. There's a lot of stuff. This is very good. Sapient animal species with uplifted traits still have a chance to be evolved further with the monolith. So this means that, for example, this is actually very good because, for example, when you were trying to unlock all the species, one thing that would happen is, let's imagine you would put a monolith and the sheep would create a kingdom instead of being evolved into that human-looking sheep. You understand what I mean? So now, even if they do turn into a sheep, they could still turn into a human sheep, which is amazing because that's kind of how I imagine evolution would work, right? In this case, like let's imagine a monkey. The monkey would start building their little houses, but their little huts, but then maybe the monkey would evolve further into a more human-like monkey, right? I think that makes sense. This one is very good. There's a lot of changes, so I need to try them actually. There is actually another update, or actually 2 new updates that they had fixes. Let me check what it was. Let me see. So there was two. These seem to just be balancing changes, right? Yeah, this seems to be balancing changes in this one, small performance improvements, updated translations, dates in patch notes, premium issues on Android, more fixes for loading old saves. So nothing huge, but this one is a huge update. I mean, I could go through all of this like one by one, but it's a long list, a very long list. So I will just have to try it on a game. But yeah, very nice to see the Worldbox keeps getting updates. That's very, very good news. I mean, technically, it's still not 1.0, right? It should go on to 1.0. So hopefully we will continue seeing a lot of big updates, and this one is a big one. So we will see. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.